MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Jordan Balazovic gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Miguel Rojas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Miami down in order, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Jose Arena gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. 1 away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Joyce to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Pence. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ramirez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Left for San Francisco. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for Miami, the catcher.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Heading out towards shallow right. Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That is good. The third baseman, Ryan Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, head-to-head with Jose Urena, batting at an even 400. And this is low, ball one. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
and that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This is pulled into right. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cooper is there, and the side is...
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In there, and it's even at one. And it's 1-2. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Duggar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jose Arena. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, number 2.
Man at second here with 2 away, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Ramirez at second with 2 down. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pence has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in, Brandon Crawford, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. It's out 1-1.
Still 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jordan Balazovic, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Steven Duggar. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Liner towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
This is line to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
In now, Pablo Sandoval. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Hard hit toward the hole. Reined in. Over to VR. Relay to first in time, and just like that. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So striding in, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Dickerson is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Into the corner and slicing foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Line toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. At the plate now, Alex Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to center field. Joyce is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Buster Posey now. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Posey is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes the right fielder. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop,
Brandon Crawford digging in next, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Jordan Balazovic. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB. When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Garrett Cooper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a flare out toward right center. Flores onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Up next for the Marlins.
So stepping in, Harold Ramirez. He singled his last time up. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Dickerson's going back, and this will bang up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0 home. Swing, and he pops him up. Duggar coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they could score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout, looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Steven Duggar. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Singled home run in his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there, and that's the third out. Giants are down on. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there, no balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Flores has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Pence. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. 0-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
On the move is Pence, and he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Here comes Dickerson. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up Buster Posey. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Line drive to center field. Duggar is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batter.
Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dickerson looks up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. John Birdie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5. John.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. With 2 in the inning. Jimmy Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 93.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hops this one up. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out. Into the box, Brandon Crawford. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another one sent foul.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Mike Yastrzemski will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Right fielder looking up, and as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Giants have come back to tie it now at 3.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now batting, center fielder.
At the plate, Steven Duggar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But bye-bye, baby, as the Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the sole. Jondo Gustave has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 74.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2. Stepping in, Garrett Cooper, runner in scoring position with Cigar. He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So Adam Conley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First delivery to him on the way. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. From the stretch. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 1-0 count. Here it is.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Stepping in now, Pablo Sandoval. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Fernando Santana will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Fernando Santana.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center.
And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Ryan Stanek enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 55.
Buster Posey will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3.
Now playing left field. Number 26.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pence, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding into the box, Harold Ramirez. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Matt Joyce now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Miami down to their last strike. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy too.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The San Francisco Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jondo Gustave gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Reyes Maranta records the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.